Electric Whims Upstairs to the Right Music channel. Today I'd like to talk about this instrument right here, the mandolin, and I'd like to give a brief history of its role in rock and roll. Now you may say to yourself, how is it that a traditionally bluegrass instrument like the mandolin ended up being in rock and roll music so predominantly? As a matter of fact, here's a list of songs that have featured, and this is a short list, I've edited down because I just didn't feel like doing all that typing, that many songs in rock and roll history that have used primarily or, as a texture, the mandolin. Now, the mandolin and rock and roll go hand in hand with each other, and there is a real distinct reason why this is. The first reason is that the blues guys from the turn of the century going up into the time of the British invasion, the American blues guys, a lot of them played the mandolin. If you'd like to get more of a history on that, read Rich DeGrasso's The Mandolin and the Blues. It's a book that talks about the history of the mandolin and its real role, not just as you would think, like I said, in bluegrass music, but primarily also in the blues as well. There are a lot of blues players like Yank Rochelle who played primarily the mandolin and sang. You can find him on YouTube, who really featured the mandolin as their instrument, not the acoustic guitar. Okay. Now, these blues guys made records that primarily because of John Hammond, and that's a whole history in itself, how he went out there and documented that and got them out there so that the British guys, when they were young, talking about Mick Taylor's, we're talking about Jimmy Page's, John Paul Jones, John Entwistle, so all these guys, these British musicians, started listening heavily to these blues albums. As a matter of fact, the reason why Mick Jagger and Keith Richards got together is because Keith Richards had a cool stack of blues albums, and they all would just sit around and listen to these records. And these records didn't just feature acoustic guitar and an early electric guitar, but also the mandolin as well. So you can see how it was easy for them when they were starting rock and roll, when they were adapting it and changing it from what it had been in the 50s into what it became during the British invasion. A little skiffle mixed in as well in some cases. The mandolin really was not that big of a mental leap for those blues guys, those British blues guys, to want to use in their recordings. So there you have it, really a brief history of the mandolin. This is mine, by the way. I had this made in Vietnam. It's a beauty, custom made, with done by hand mother of pearl inlays on the binding and the figurine on the back, the dragon in the back. A little nod to Jimmy Page there. Really just a fantastic instrument. The reason I had this out is because I was just using it to do some recording, and I thought this would be a good opportunity to talk about its history in rock and roll. Well, that's it for today's brief history of the mandolin in rock and roll. I hope you did enjoy watching it as much as I enjoyed presenting it to you. Just a few things. If you haven't subscribed with the channel, I invite you to please do so. If you have subscribed, take the time to hit the bell notifications so that you can know that new shows are available to be watched. I think that Sundays really is a good day for me to do the live stream. So every Sunday, not this Sunday, but next Sunday, Easter Sunday, I will do a live stream, 11 p.m. European Central Time. And we will talk about a very interesting, I think I'm going to tell some of my studio stories. So you can look forward to that. I will send a notification out, let you know exactly the day and time this week. And until then, you guys take care. Bye-bye.